Welcome to the Sleepy Earth channel. Tonight, we're visiting Japan, a land of calm mornings, kind people, and stories hidden in every season. As you listen, imagine the sound of temple bells, soft rain, and cherry petals falling around you. Let your thoughts drift through its calm mountains and glowing cities as we uncover 100 gentle wonders of this beautiful land. Breathe slowly, close your eyes, and let Japan carry you into rest. Japan has more than 6,000 islands, but only a few hundred are inhabited. Each one has its own character, some covered in forest, others surrounded by coral reefs. Together they form a country where the ocean feels like a living heartbeat, connecting every shore. In Japan, cherry blossoms bloom for only a brief time each spring, but their beauty stops the nation. People gather in parks beneath the pink trees to eat, talk, and simply watch petals fall like slow snow. This tradition, called hanami, has lasted for over 1,000 years. It reminds everyone that life is precious because it fades. As the blossoms drift in the breeze, the air feels soft and kind, and the world slows just enough for hearts to rest. Japan's trains are among the quietest and most punctual in the world. They glide through countryside and cities with a calm precision that feels almost soothing. Inside, passengers sit silently, phones off, voices low, as the landscape outside blurs into colour. It's not just transportation, it's a moving meditation. When the doors open, a polite announcement thanks you for your patience. Even speed becomes gentle here, and time feels respected. In Japan, travelling by train can feel like being rocked to sleep by motion itself. Mount Fuji, Japan's tallest peak, stands as a perfect symbol of stillness and strength. Its cone shape rises gracefully above the clouds, mirrored in the clear waters of nearby lakes. Climbing it is seen as both a spiritual and personal journey. Pilgrims wake before dawn to greet the sun from its summit, wrapped in mist and silence. From far away, Fuji looks serene and eternal, a mountain that never speaks but teaches patience, humility, and peace through its presence alone. Every glance at it feels like meditation. In Japan's countryside, hot springs known as onsen bubble from volcanic earth, filling outdoor pools with warm, mineral-rich water. People bathe quietly, surrounded by mountains, snow, or bamboo forests. There's no noise, no rush, only steam rising softly into the cold air. Bathing here isn't just for the body, it's for the soul. The heat soothes muscles, the air cools the face, and the balance between them feels perfect. Locals say the earth itself is giving you warmth. In an onsen, even time seems to rest. The Japanese art of ikebana, or flower arrangement, is built on the beauty of balance and space. Unlike Western bouquets, it focuses on simplicity, just a few stems placed with intention. Each angle, colour, and shadow matters. Practitioners move slowly, trimming leaves in silence, connecting their breath with every gesture. The result isn't crowded or loud, it's peace in physical form. Looking at an ikebana arrangement feels like watching stillness bloom. It's a reminder that beauty doesn't always shout. Sometimes it simply exists, quiet and complete. In Kyoto, ancient temples rest beneath whispering pine trees, their wooden beams darkened by centuries of rain and incense. Morning light filters through paper walls, turning every room golden. The air smells faintly of cedar and thyme itself. Visitors move softly, their footsteps blending with the deep sound of temple bells. It's easy to forget the world outside exists. Here, silence feels alive, a sacred companion that holds you still, reminding you that peace isn't something you search for. It's something you stand quietly inside. Japan has a word for sunlight passing through leaves, komorebi. It describes the moving patterns of light and shadow that dance across the ground beneath trees. It's a feeling, not just a sight, the warmth of nature gently touching your skin. Komorebi reminds people that beauty lives in small passing moments. No camera can truly capture it, only the memory of how it made you feel. In Japan, even something as simple as sunlight becomes poetry, teaching that peace begins with noticing the softest things. The Japanese tea ceremony is a slow conversation between people, water, and time. Every movement, pouring, whisking, serving, follows a rhythm that feels like meditation. The host's hands move with care, never hurried, never wasted. Guests sit quietly, appreciating not just the tea, but the silence that fills the room. The sound of steam, the smell of matcha, the click of ceramic cups, all come together in harmony. When you sip, you taste calm itself. It's not just tea, it's mindfulness served warm. In the forests of Japan, there's a practice called shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. It doesn't involve water, only walking slowly beneath trees and breathing deeply. Scientists found it lowers stress, heart rate, and anxiety, but the Japanese have known this truth for centuries. The sound of wind in leaves, the smell of earth, the feeling of shade. It all heals without words. You don't need to do anything. Just be there, surrounded by green stillness. Nature becomes your therapist, and peace becomes effortless. There is a small island in Japan called Naoshima, where art and nature live together quietly. Museums are built inside hills, open to the sea and sunlight. Sculptures rest beside sand and grass, untouched by fences. Visitors walk barefoot along the shore, where modern art meets timeless waves. The island has no billboards, no noise, just soft wind carrying the scent of salt. It feels like the world paused to breathe. On Naoshima, creativity isn't loud. It hums softly through the sound of ocean air. In the town of Nara, gentle deer wander freely through temple gardens. They bow their heads politely when visitors offer them food, a gesture of gratitude taught through generations. Locals believe the deer are sacred messengers of the gods, guardians of peace. When they walk through the misty park at dawn, their silhouettes blend with ancient trees and lanterns. It feels like a dream from another age. Their quiet presence reminds you to move softly too, to exist without hurry, and to live kindly. Japan has more vending machines per person than anywhere in the world, yet they don't disturb the peace. They glow softly at night, offering warm coffee in winter, cold tea in summer, and even fresh flowers. There's something strangely comforting about their quiet hum on empty streets. Each one feels like a friend waiting patiently in the dark. You press a button, hear a gentle click, and receive warmth in your hands. In Japan, even technology knows how to whisper instead of shout. The Japanese word wabi-sabi means finding beauty in imperfection. It's the way a cracked cup can look more beautiful after being repaired with gold, or how weathered wood feels warm from years of touch. Nothing lasts, nothing is perfect, and that's what makes things special. The idea invites peace into every flaw. Life doesn't need to be polished, it needs to be honest. In Japan, even broken things are loved, not because they survived perfectly, but because they kept their quiet grace through time. The island of Okinawa is known as one of the happiest and longest living places on Earth. Its people live by the idea of ikigai, a reason to wake up each morning. It might be family, gardening, or cooking for neighbours. They eat slowly, smile often, and stay connected to community. There's little stress, little rush. Their rhythm is gentle, their food simple, their laughter daily. Maybe longevity isn't a secret at all, just the reward of living kindly, peacefully, and always with gratitude. Japanese gardens are not built to impress, but to soothe. Stones are arranged like miniature mountains, sand is raked into waves, and ponds reflect drifting clouds. The spaces between elements are just as important as the elements themselves. That emptiness, called ma, gives the mind room to rest. Birds land, leaves fall, and everything belongs. Standing in one feels like being inside a poem written by nature. You don't need to understand it. You just breathe and let peace shape you gently. The word yugen describes beauty too deep for words. The mystery of mist over mountains, the moon behind clouds, or sound fading in the distance. It's the feeling you can't explain but instantly recognize in your heart. Japanese artists and poets live by this idea, creating things that make you pause, not react. Yugen invites silence, reflection, and humility. It teaches that not everything beautiful needs to be seen clearly. Some wonders are meant to be only felt, quietly within. In Tokyo's early mornings, the world feels gentle again. Streets are empty, shop shutters half open, and the city glows pale gold under sunrise. You can hear footsteps, soft brooms sweeping, and the quiet hiss of a kettle from a cafe. The rush hasn't started yet. Only calm anticipation fills the air. Even in one of the world's busiest cities, Japan begins its day with quiet discipline. It's a reminder that peace isn't about escaping noise. It's about creating stillness where you stand. The practice of kintsugi turns broken pottery into art by filling its cracks with gold. Rather than hiding damage, it celebrates it. Each repaired line shines as part of the object's history, making it more beautiful than before. This philosophy is deeply Japanese, that pain and imperfection can lead to strength. It's not just pottery that can be mended this way. People too can heal and become something new. Every scar tells a story, and every story can shine with quiet resilience. Autumn in Japan transforms the country into a sea of gold and red. Maple trees, or momiji, blanket mountains and streets in colour. People travel miles just to sit beneath them, sipping tea while leaves drift down. The air smells faintly of roasted chestnuts and cool earth. It's not a loud season, but a soft one. A farewell whispered by nature before winter's sleep. In Japan, fall isn't just change, it's gratitude painted across the landscape, teaching that endings can be peaceful too. In Japan, silence is a form of respect. On trains, in restaurants, and even in schools, people often speak softly or not at all. It's not because they are distant, it's because they value calm. Words are saved for when they matter most. This quietness gives space for thought and connection without interruption. It's why Japan feels peaceful, even in crowds. Silence there isn't empty. It's filled with awareness, like listening to the world breathe before speaking back to it. The practice of onsen tamago, eggs gently cooked in hot springs, is a small example of Japan's creativity and patience. The eggs are left in naturally warm mineral water for an hour, cooking slowly to perfection. The whites turn silky, the yolks soft and golden. People eat them fresh beside steaming pools, often with salt or soy sauce. It's a quiet meal, enjoyed more for the process than the taste. In Japan, even something as simple as boiling an egg feels meditative. Japan's word for gratitude, arigato, carries more warmth than translation can show. It comes from arigatai, meaning hard to exist, suggesting that kindness is rare and precious. When people say it, they often bow slightly, showing humility and sincerity. Gratitude in Japan isn't just words, there's posture, tone, and timing. Even small favours are met with deep appreciation. Hearing it feels like being wrapped in gentle respect. It's a reminder that thankfulness isn't a reaction. It's a way of living kindly. There's a remote Japanese village called Shirakawa-go, where thatched roof houses sit surrounded by snowy mountains. In winter, the homes glow with golden light as smoke curls into the night sky. The sound of snow falling is so soft it feels like silence itself. Tourists come not for excitement, but to stand still in awe. The place looks like a fairy tale, frozen in peace. When the lanterns flicker, it's easy to believe time forgot this village on purpose, to preserve its calm forever. In Japanese culture, bowing is more than a greeting. It's a language of respect. The depth of a bow can express gratitude, apology, or humility without a single word spoken. Even strangers bow when passing in narrow paths or shops. The gesture is brief, simple, and beautiful. It connects two people through mutual understanding. In a world that often talks too loudly, bowing feels like quiet communication. The heart's way of saying, "I see you, and I value your peace." In summer, the sound of cicadas fills Japan's forests and streets. Their rhythmic song rises and falls like breathing. For many, it's the sound of childhood, warmth, and time passing slowly. The Japanese call it semi no koe, the voice of cicadas. When the day grows long and still, their music becomes a reminder of impermanence. As the season ends, their chorus fades, leaving behind silence that feels heavier, yet somehow peaceful. Even in ending, nature's sounds teach how to let go gently. In Japan, rain isn't seen as inconvenient, it's seen as cleansing. People open umbrellas made of paper and bamboo, and the sound of raindrops becomes a rhythm of comfort. The word shito shito describes that gentle rain sound, light and steady. During rainy season, the smell of wet earth mixes with the scent of tea and tatami. Listening to it feels like time slowing down, washing away the noise of the world. Japanese lantern festivals fill the night with glowing colour and calm. Thousands of paper lights drift on rivers, carrying wishes and memories to ancestors. Each lantern flickers softly, moving with the slow current beneath the stars. Families watch quietly, their faces lit in gold as the lights float farther away. It's a ceremony of love, release, and peaceful connection between the living and the past. The bullet train, or Shinkansen, travels faster than a plane's shadow yet feels weightless inside. Passengers read, sleep, or simply stare through wide windows at silver tracks gliding ahead. Everything hums, no rattling, no shouting, only steady motion through mountains and seas. It's a blend of technology and serenity that defines Japan's balance between old and new. Even at high speed, it teaches that progress can move quietly. In Hokkaido's lavender fields, summer air turns purple. The flowers stretch across rolling hills, and wind carries their scent for miles. People walk slowly, touching, petals that shimmer under sunlight. Bees hum softly, and time seems to pause between heartbeats. Standing there feels like being surrounded by a living dream of colour and calm. There's a Japanese word, natsukashi, that means gentle nostalgia. It describes the soft ache of remembering something good, a scent, a song, a childhood evening. It's not sadness, it's gratitude for moments that shaped you. In Japan, people cherish those small emotions instead of running from them. They believe remembering kindly helps the heart stay peaceful and whole. At the sea's edge in Okinawa, coral reefs glow like paintings beneath clear blue water. Fish move in slow groups, colourful as lanterns under sunlight. The ocean hums with sound, a language only calm ears can hear. Locals say the sea there is alive, always listening, always gentle. Swimming in it feels like floating through a lullaby made of light. Japan's street vending is quiet, even at night. Machines stand beneath trees, humming like low crickets, selling everything from warm soup to flowers. The soft glow of their lights keeps lonely roads company. Each button press feels personal, a moment of warmth shared with the machine itself. It's technology that serves humanity gently, never intruding on silence. In winter, snow covers the northern towns so deeply that sound disappears. Children build snow lanterns outside wooden homes, their laughter muffled and sweet. From windows, the glow of stoves turns frost into gold. Villagers clear paths slowly, greeting each other with bows instead of words. When night falls, the entire world seems to breathe in one calm rhythm. The Japanese word gammon means quiet endurance. It's the strength to stay calm through hardship, to bear difficulty without complaint. People practice it during challenges, natural disasters, long waits, or personal loss. It's not weakness, it's dignity. Gammon teaches that patience is power wrapped in silence, and calm is courage in disguise. Japan's coastline is dotted with small shrines facing the ocean. They honour sea gods who protect fishermen and travellers. Visitors leave offerings, shells, salt, and folded paper wishes before bowing deeply. The wind carries prayers across waves that never stop moving. Even the sea, with all its power, is treated as something to respect quietly. The city of Kanazawa sparkles in subtle ways. It's famous for its gold leaf, used to decorate temples, sweets, and even coffee. The shimmer isn't bright. It's soft and warm, catching sunlight like dust in the air. Gold becomes a whisper of beauty rather than a shout of wealth. It's how Japan turns luxury into something calm, graceful, and shared. In summer, festivals called Matsuri fill Japan with lanterns, drums, and laughter. But even in the excitement, there's a rhythm, an order within the joy. People wear cotton robes, children carry glowing paper lamps, and elders smile from the sidelines. When fireworks bloom, everyone falls silent together, watching the sky turn into art. The moment ends quickly, but the peace it leaves lasts all night. Japanese food is designed to rest the senses. Meals are colourful but balanced. Rice, soup, and small dishes served in harmony. Each bite tastes like comfort rather than intensity. Chefs believe beauty begins with proportion, not excess. Eating slowly becomes a way to thank life itself for nourishment and calm. At New Year, temple bells ring 108 times. Each strike represents a human desire being released into the night air. People stand quietly, breathing out worries with every sound. The deep echo rolls through valleys and city streets, cleansing the year ahead. By midnight, Japan feels reborn in the soft hum of forgiveness and hope. The village of Tsumago looks exactly as it did centuries ago. No cars, no power lines, only wooden inns, cobbled paths, and lantern light. Travellers walk the same road that samurai once took between Kyoto and Tokyo. You can hear the sound of your own footsteps clearly in the still air. Its history preserved not behind glass, but in living silence. In Japan's art of calligraphy, or shodo, brush and breath move together. Each stroke must be confident yet soft, guided by rhythm instead of perfection. Ink flows across paper like calm water spreading over sand. The artist writes with the whole body, not just the hand. When finished, the writing feels alive, words turned into movement and peace. In many Japanese homes, sliding paper doors called shoji filter the light. Morning sun passes through them, glowing like warm milk over the floor. The walls breathe with air and shadow, creating a constant sense of softness. Even architecture here is designed to soothe, not impress. It's the art of living inside gentle light. Japan's relationship with nature is spiritual, not decorative. Mountains are worshipped, trees are protected, and rivers are spoken to. Shinto shrines exist everywhere, even inside forests and caves. They remind people that humans and nature are one continuous breath. That respect keeps Japan's land feeling alive, balanced, and deeply peaceful. There's a seaside train in Japan called the Resort Shirakami. Its windows stretch from ceiling to floor, offering views of endless ocean. The train moves slowly, stopping at villages where time has no urgency. Passengers sip tea while the sea glitters beside them. It's travel designed not to reach faster, but to see deeper. In Japan, even handwriting carries emotion. Children learn to write slowly, forming each character with attention and care. The brushstrokes reflect the writer's heart, calm, focused, or uncertain. When people exchange handwritten letters, they read more than words. They feel the person. It's communication that breathes, one gentle soul meeting another through ink and paper. In Japan, mornings often begin with gentle rituals instead of noise. People sweep their doorsteps, water small plants, and bow toward the rising sun. The smell of rice cooking fills narrow streets as birds echo across tiled roofs. There's no rush, no shouting, only quiet purpose woven into routine. Starting the day this way teaches that peace isn't found, it's made breath by breath. On the island of Miyajima, deer walk freely among temples by the sea. At low tide, you can stroll beneath the floating red gate of Itsukushima Shrine. When the water rises again, it seems to lift the gate back into the sky. The scene feels timeless, waves, wood, and wind moving in harmony. Visitors fall silent, realizing they're standing inside living art. Japan's plum blossoms bloom before cherry season, announcing the year's first warmth. Their petals are pale pink and white, and their fragrance is soft but strong. People gather quietly in orchards, sipping tea and admiring resilience after winter. The plum tree's beauty is humble yet brave, blooming while frost still lingers. It's a symbol that peace sometimes begins in cold, quiet persistence. In Kyoto's Gion district, geisha still walk in silence through lantern-lit alleys. Their silk kimonos rustle softly, and the sound of wooden sandals taps like rain. They move gracefully, carrying centuries of tradition in each step. Passers-by stop and bow without speaking, honouring the art of presence. It's a reminder that elegance isn't performance, it's quiet mastery of calm. The sound of Japanese bamboo fountains called shishiodoshi breaks silence gently. Water fills a hollow tube until it tips, strikes a stone and resets. The rhythm repeats forever, a conversation between patience and gravity. Gardeners place them beside ponds so meditation never feels too still. It's nature's heartbeat, reminding visitors that peace can include gentle movement. At night in Tokyo, neon signs reflect across quiet, rain-soaked streets. The city glows in colours of pink, blue and gold, yet feels strangely peaceful. Umbrellas move like petals through puddles as people walk without hurry. From small ramen shops comes the comforting scent of broth and steam. Even modern Japan hums softly, proving calm can exist inside energy. In mountain villages, elderly farmers dry persimmons in long rows under the eaves. The orange fruits hang like small lanterns, turning sweeter as winter deepens. Neighbours visit to share stories while peeling the fruit by hand. Their laughter mixes with wind chimes and the smell of smoke. The scene feels suspended in time, sweetness born slowly from patience. Japan celebrates the moon with a tradition called tsukimi. Families place rice cakes and pampas grass near windows to honour its glow. They sit together, speaking softly, watching the silver light ripple on water. It's not about wishing or asking, it's about noticing and being thankful. In that quiet, the world feels perfectly balanced between earth and sky. The Japanese practice of values empty space as much as form. You see it in gardens, architecture, even conversation, gentle pauses that breathe. Artists and designers leave gaps so the eye and mind can rest. It's not absence, it's presence made visible. Ma teaches that silence gives meaning to sound and stillness gives life to movement. In Japan's snow country, trains glide past walls of ice taller than houses. Inside, it's warm and still, passengers sipping tea while snowflakes blur the glass. Villages appear and vanish beneath layers of white, lanterns glowing like buried stars. Outside, the world looks asleep. Inside, people smile quietly in awe. Travel here feels like dreaming while awake, surrounded by soft silence. Japan's word kazi means wind, but it also suggests spirit and flow. Poets describe it as a messenger between seasons, carrying change gently across the land. You can hear it in bamboo groves, feel it at temple gates, see it move petals. Each gust holds memory and renewal at once. To the Japanese heart, even wind is a teacher of impermanence. In the art of origami, a single sheet of paper becomes endless forms. No glue, no cutting, only patience and careful folds. The crane is most beloved. Legend says folding 1,000 brings good fortune. Children fold them for peace, hospitals, and remembrance of Hiroshima. Each crane carries a wish, that gentle hands can still reshape the world. The island of Yakushima rains almost every day of the year. Ancient cedar trees rise like pillars from moss-covered ground, older than recorded history. Mist wraps the forest, and sunlight filters through in silver ribbons. Walking there feels like entering the lungs of the planet itself. The forest doesn't speak loudly, it simply breathes peace into every visitor. In Japan, even bridges are built with emotion in mind. Their curves mirror rainbows and create reflections shaped like circles in ponds. Standing on one, you can see the entire garden unfold in balance. Crossing slowly becomes a small act of mindfulness. Each bridge reminds travellers that transitions, like steps, can be graceful and calm. The practice of ohanami, cherry blossom viewing, isn't only about flowers, it's about connection. Friends gathering under trees to share bento lunches and laughter. As petals fall, conversations slow, and everyone feels time passing softly. Children chase petals like butterflies. Elders smile quietly at the sight. It's a moment where all ages meet under the same sky of beauty. Japanese pottery often carries the texture of fingertips pressed into clay. The surface isn't polished smooth, it invites touch, not distance. Each cup or bowl feels personal, holding the warmth of both maker and drinker. When tea fills it, the imperfections catch light like tiny constellations. It's a reminder that the simplest things can hold endless comfort. In Japan's countryside, evenings are marked by the smell of wood smoke. Small stoves warm homes as twilight fades across rice fields. Dogs bark softly, wind rustles bamboo, and faraway trains hum like lullabies. Neighbours exchange gentle bows before returning indoors. Night doesn't arrive suddenly here. It drifts in, polite and peaceful. The Japanese custom of hand-washing rice is an act of mindfulness. Each grain is swirled in cool water until clear, teaching patience through repetition. Mothers and chefs say it connects them to the earth's rhythm. When steamed, the rice tastes of care more than flavour. Even a daily task becomes meditation when done with quiet attention. In Nikko, waterfalls plunge through deep cedar forests near ancient shrines. Their mist covers mossy stones, and rainbow light flickers through the spray. Pilgrims climb slowly, following the sound instead of signs. Each step upward feels like walking deeper into serenity itself. Nature here doesn't shout its beauty, it whispers it endlessly. In Japan's rural classrooms, students clean floors and windows themselves. They scrub, sweep, and polish without complaint or reward. Teachers say this builds respect for space, effort, and one another. The rooms shine not from money, but from shared care. Children learn early that humility and teamwork are the foundation of peace. In Japan's small fishing villages, mornings begin before sunrise. Fishermen push their wooden boats into silver water, moving without words. The sea is calm, the air cool, and the horizon slowly glows pink. They believe the ocean listens, so they greet it with silence. Every catch feels like a gift, and gratitude is their first thought of the day. The Japanese word itadakimasu is said before every meal. It means, I humbly receive, and expresses thanks to nature, farmers, and cooks. Children learn to fold their hands and bow before eating. It turns every meal into a quiet act of appreciation, not just consumption. In Japan, even food begins and ends with peace. In the city of Kamakura, a giant bronze Buddha sits outdoors, open to sky and wind. Birds land on its shoulders. Sunlight glows across its calm face. People visit not to pray loudly, but to breathe and sit in stillness. The statue's half-closed eyes seem to watch the world with endless compassion. It's a reminder that true strength often looks like quiet understanding. Japanese paper, called washi, is made by hand from mulberry bark. Craftsmen dip wooden frames into pulp and lift them slowly, letting water drain evenly. Each sheet dries under sunlight until translucent and smooth. When light passes through it, the glow feels alive, like captured air. It's used for lamps, writing, and art, a reminder that fragility can be strong. In summer, children chase fireflies near rivers after dusk. Their tiny lights flicker like stars that descended to play. The Japanese call this Hotaru no Hikari, the light of fireflies. It symbolizes fleeting beauty, glowing briefly before fading away. Parents watch quietly, knowing that small moments like these are what last forever. The sound of temple bells is one of Japan's most peaceful melodies. Each ring rolls through valleys and rooftops, low and steady. Monks say the vibration clears the mind and opens the heart. The echo lingers in the air long after the bell stops. It's not just sound, it's time itself reminding you to slow down. Japanese streets are clean not because of rules, but because of pride. Citizens rarely litter, and even after festivals, people pick up every bit of trash. There are few public bins, yet sidewalks stay spotless. Respect for shared space is part of everyday culture. Cleanliness here isn't about appearance, it's about caring for what connects everyone. In Japanese schools, students eat lunch together in their classrooms. They serve food to one another, take turns cleaning up, and thank the cooks aloud. There's no rush or hierarchy, only teamwork and appreciation. It's designed to build empathy as much as education. Children learn that small acts of cooperation keep life gentle and fair. The art of Japanese confectionery, or wagashi, turns sweets into poetry. Made from rice, beans, and natural colours, they often resemble flowers or the moon. Each piece reflects a season: sakura in spring, maple in autumn. They're served with tea, meant to be admired before eaten. The taste is delicate, but the calm they bring lasts much longer. Japan's old castles rise above rivers and forests like watchful guardians. Built of wood and stone, they have withstood centuries of storms and wars, yet inside they're surprisingly quiet. Floors creak softly, light filters gently through narrow windows. Standing within them, you feel history breathing, not haunting. The silence inside those walls feels noble, peaceful, and alive with memory. In the quiet town of Kurashiki, canals weave between willow-lined streets. Boats drift slowly through the water, their oars barely making a sound. Shops and cafes sit in old white warehouses, unchanged for generations. The reflection of lanterns at night makes everything glow softly. It's the kind of town where you walk slower without realizing it. The Japanese phrase omoyari means deep consideration for others' feelings. It's the habit of kindness that needs no recognition. When someone silently steps aside, offers help, or reads another's mood, that's omoyari. It keeps society gentle, connecting people through unspoken understanding. In Japan, empathy isn't just emotion, it's daily behavior practiced with grace. On quiet nights, Tokyo's vending machines glow like constellations. Their hum is soft, steady, and strangely comforting against the silence. People buy hot coffee or tea, hold the warmth in their hands, and pause. It's a brief connection between human and machine, both serving each other quietly. Even technology here feels mindful, designed for comfort, not chaos. The Japanese word kokoro means heart, but not just physically. It represents emotion, mind, and spirit woven together. When someone says kokoro ga atta, they mean it had heart, full of sincerity. It's why Japanese craftsmanship feels alive. Everything is made with emotion. To live with kokoro is to live gently, fully, and honestly. In Japan's mountain hot spring towns, the streets smell of sulfur and steam. People walk in wooden sandals, wearing cotton robes called yukata. Public baths glow under lantern light as mist floats through the air. Locals greet strangers with smiles, sharing both warmth and silence. Evenings end with tea, laughter, and the sound of running water. There's a place in Japan where foxes roam freely, the Zhao Fox Village. Dozens of red, white, and black foxes nap, play, and wander among visitors. They're believed to be messengers of Inari, the Shinto god of prosperity. Their calm curiosity makes them seem half spirit, half animal. Being there feels like stepping into one of Japan's gentle myths come alive. In spring, mountain slopes turn pale pink with wild cherry trees. Unlike city blossoms, these grow naturally, scattered between valleys and rivers. Hikers often stop mid-trail to watch petals fall against blue skies. No music, no crowds, only birdsong and soft wind through branches. It's beauty that belongs to no one, shared freely with those who wander. The Japanese way of wrapping gifts is called tsutsumu, meaning to embrace. Paper folds neatly, ribbons align perfectly, and tape is often hidden. Opening such a gift feels almost sacred, as if time has slowed. The wrapping itself shows respect for both giver and receiver. It's not about what's inside, it's about giving with quiet care. In Kyoto's bamboo forest, the air moves differently. Tall green stalks sway and knock gently together in the wind. The sound echoes like distant waves, rhythmic and endless. Visitors often stop mid-path and close their eyes to listen. It feels like the forest is breathing and letting you breathe with it. At the top of Japan's northern island, the night sky glows with auroras. Green and purple light dance across snow-covered landscapes in silence. Villagers step outside wrapped in blankets, watching nature's slow magic unfold. There's no music, no applause, just awe in shared quietness. Even the cold feels kind when the heavens move this softly. In Japan, autumn arrives like a slow song. Mountains glow red with maple leaves and rivers reflect golden sunlight. Families visit parks carrying small thermoses of green tea. They sit beneath trees, watch leaves fall, and talk softly about the year. It's not a loud farewell to summer, it's a quiet thank you for time. There's a small coastal town called Ine, where wooden houses float above the sea. Boats rest beneath the homes, tied to pillars that sink into still water. At dawn, fishermen slide out silently, paddling through mist. The reflection of rooftops trembles gently with the tide. Life here moves with the rhythm of waves and patience. The Japanese belief in kami teaches that spirits live in everything: trees, stones, rivers, and wind. It's the foundation of Shinto, Japan's ancient faith of harmony. People bow before large rocks and leave food at small shrines. Every corner of nature is treated with quiet respect. To walk through Japan is to walk through a world that feels alive. In Japan, you'll often find tiny statues dressed in red cloth by the roadside. They're called jizo, guardians of travellers and children. Locals knit hats and scarves to protect them from cold rain. People bow briefly as they pass, whispering thanks or wishes. Even on an ordinary walk, compassion fills the space like air. The sound of a koto, Japan's traditional string instrument, feels like flowing water. Each note fades slowly, leaving silence glowing behind it. Musicians play with gentle movements, as if touch and sound itself. The music doesn't push, it drifts, like wind moving over rice fields. It's the sound of patience, balance, and endless calm. Japanese baths, called ofuro, are part of everyday life. Homes often have deep wooden tubs filled with steaming water each evening. Families bathe in quiet, one after another, to cleanse both body and mind. The room smells of cedar, and condensation gathers on soft light. It's more than hygiene, it's daily meditation in warmth and silence. In rural Japan, scarecrows are sometimes dressed like people from the past. Some wear school uniforms, others suits or festival robes. They stand in fields year-round, guarding crops and memories alike. Villagers say they give company to the land and remind them of loved ones. Even in empty spaces, Japan fills life with gentle presence. Japan's forests at night hum softly with hidden life. Owls call from cedar branches, and frogs croak near distant ponds. The darkness feels alive, but not frightening. It's nature breathing slowly. Moonlight spills through trees, lighting moss like emerald glass. If peace had a sound, it would be this steady silence. In Japan, handwritten letters are still treasured. Stationery shops sell paper scented with plum, pine, or rain. People take time to write slowly, using brush or pen with care. Each stroke carries warmth, and even the envelope feels personal. Receiving a letter in Japan isn't just communication. It's a quiet gift of heart. The Japanese word end means a destined connection, a bond beyond reason. It's believed that people meet because of invisible threads tying their souls. Friendships, love, even brief encounters are part of that circle. When someone says, "We have good en," it means fate has been kind. It's a gentle belief that nothing peaceful ever happens by accident. In winter, Japan's onsens transform into dreamlike places. Steam rises through snowflakes, and the night glows from lanterns. You can soak beneath stars while snow lands softly on your hair. There's no sound except water and wind whispering over mountains. It's warmth meeting cold. Nature's perfect balance for a tired soul. At shrines, people clap twice before praying. The sound wakes the spirits, they say, and clears the heart. Afterward, they bow deeply, close their eyes, and whisper wishes. The act feels small yet deeply meaningful, blending tradition and sincerity. Even prayer here moves gently, no shouting, only soft faith and focus. Japanese trains sometimes pass fields of rice that shimmer like mirrors. The stalks bend gently under wind, reflecting clouds and sunlight above. Farmers stand ankle deep in water, planting rows by hand. Every movement seems rhythmic, patient, and almost meditative. Watching them work feels like watching time cultivate itself with grace. The sound of rain on tatami mats has its own rhythm. Drops fall softly against wooden eaves and paper doors. People sit indoors with tea, listening, not speaking. The world feels smaller but safer, wrapped in quiet sound. In Japan, rainy days are for resting, not waiting for sun. In Japan, even seasons have flavors. Spring tastes like sakura sweets, summer like shaved ice and citrus. Autumn brings chestnuts, roasted sweet potatoes, and steaming miso soup. Winter is warmth, hot tea, simmered vegetables, and rice cooked slowly. Food follows the earth's rhythm, turning each season into gratitude you can taste. The island of Hokkaido glows in lavender light during its short summer nights. Foxes and deer roam through wide flower fields beneath pale skies. Farmers leave their windows open to hear crickets and wind. There's peace in the sound of a world still breathing freely. Hokkaido's beauty isn't loud, it's the quiet kind that never leaves memory. Japan's philosophy of kaizen means small steps toward constant improvement. Factories, schools, and families all practice it daily. It's not about perfection, but progress made gently, without pressure. People say that even one calm effort today shapes a better tomorrow. Kaizen proves that peace and persistence can walk hand in hand. In Japanese poetry, a haiku captures whole worlds in 17 syllables. The words are simple, rain, frog, blossom, moon, yet infinite in feeling. Each line is a pause for reflection, an inhale between thoughts. Haiku isn't about writing more, it's about seeing deeply. Every poem becomes a whisper from nature reminding us to slow down. Japan's villages glow during Obon, the festival of returning spirits. Lanterns line streets, altars bloom with flowers, and families dance together. They believe ancestors visit from the afterlife to rest among loved ones. It's not a day of mourning, but of reunion and calm. As the lanterns fade, peace lingers in the night like a warm memory. When the day ends, Japan grows quiet again. Streetlights glow softly, and the air smells faintly of rain and earth. People bow goodnight, closing doors with care instead of sound. Even cities hum like a lullaby, steady and kind. It's as if the whole country agrees to fall asleep together. And now, our journey through Japan comes to rest. You've walked through gardens, lanterns, mountains, and soft seas of light. You've heard rain on rooftops, seen blossoms fall, and felt peace unfold. Let those images stay in your mind as you drift into sleep. The world outside is quiet now, and so are you. Good night. Sleep peacefully. Oyasumi nasai.